See if it's picking up my voice. I don't know if it's gonna pick up my voice. I don't know if it's gonna pick up my voice. Okay, here we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so let's pull up the thing that this guy asked me to look at. We're doing a review of Cloak and Daggers. Cloak and Dagger. Mention. How many hours have in this character now? 44. 20 more to go. If that, probably 20 more. Match replays. Okay, let's see. 5088. 372. 9420. Okay, I'm gonna be very clear with this one. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna go into this is competitive too. Oh, this is actually a really close game. All right, this is good. I might do the whole game, I might not, because if I see certain things, I'm gonna know what your issue is from the get go. When it comes to Cloak and Dagger, it's always it's always three things, right? It is your positioning, your skill usage, and your ultimate usage. Okay, a lot of Cloak and Daggers are down on those three. Those are like big ones for them too. Okay, so let's look at this. Oh my gosh, I just realized I don't. Okay, perfect. Your name is here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Platinum 1. Okay. What's the highest you been? Grandmaster? No, Platinum 1. Okay. All right, well, we're going to get you to, let's get you to Grandmaster. I think that's pretty feasible by the end of next season. All right, so your heals are high. You have 12 deaths. You have 12 deaths, and you're not versus any dive, are you? Which tells me that you have really not good positioning. There's nothing on this team that can kill you, and you have 12 deaths. Your deaths this game should be like 2, 3, 4 max. If you had lower deaths, you just hard carry this. I tell Cloak and Dagger players all the time. Heals do not matter, okay? What this looks like is a coin flip game where it was just who made the worst mistake later and not a carry lord game. We're going to go through this, and I promise you we're going to find so many areas where you could have just hard carried this game because everybody has a ridiculous amount of deaths. If you didn't have a ridiculous amount of deaths too with them, you probably would have popped off. Okay? All right, I'm not a carry lord. Didn't have a ridiculous amount of deaths too with them, you probably would have popped off. All right, let's do this. Okay? All right, I'm not a carry lord. Didn't have a ridiculous amount of deaths too with them. All right, so I'm gonna copy this link, and I'm gonna send this to. I'm gonna copy this link, and I'm gonna send this to. I'm gonna copy this link, and I'm gonna send this to. Okay, all right, let's do this now. Okay, all right, let's do this now. Shut this down. Let's just. Okay. Let's make sure this is. Okay, we've got. All right, so we're in the bad phase. What the hell? Oh, these are your team ups. All right, you're at this rank. I need to see. Oh God, is that? That's not Lily, is it? No, I don't think that's us. Somebody DM me. Main chat. Okay, perfect. That's not anybody I need to deal with right now. Okay, good. All right, so the main thing I need to see from you already, as we just started. Oh, frick! I didn't do that. Is gonna be I need to see you ban. So let's get to it. Okay. So bans. So you are platinum. I think this is, I don't know if this is console or PC, but you need to ban Black Panther. I'm gonna let you know right now. He needs to be banned. Why? He is really hard to stop. He has an S tier ban for every elo until you get to maybe Celestial, and even then, I still ban him because I don't want to take the chance of my team not knowing how to deal with him. He's annoying as hell. But I'm not seeing you guys vote to ban it at all. What the hell? Randomly drawing. What's going on here? Do I not see the bans? Huh? Oh, it's not going to show me what you guys vote to ban. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Then it's not going to show me what you guys vote to ban. That's weird, but whatever, I guess. Okay, Bat Pen is banned. Good job. All right, let's get to it.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Stay strong.
All right. I almost want to hide team info because I want to play like you play. All right, so let's see this.
If I ever call you by name, it'll be a sign that I'm actually local.
Hold on, almost forgot. This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, you see that I got muted for something. I think it's because I repeated something that somebody said to me, and whatever, it is what it is. I did turn the master volume down a little bit so it's not too loud, because I've had this happen before where I do VOD reviews and then it's way too loud and people can't hear it whenever I'm talking, and then it's a nightmare. So I gotta turn this all the way down. Okay, that should be good. All right, so let's do this. Okay, you gotta turn your head. What are we doing? Okay, so first things first, I don't like this. You should be looking like this so you can see what they're running. You would know immediately there's an overconfident Mantis, and maybe you'd see the Invis in the back, if that is Invis, or Cloak and Dagger. I don't know why your back is turned. It's a little weird. Definitely want to see your back turned the other way. Okay, let's go. Okay, all right. Okay, you're looking at the tank. All right, this is already questionable positioning. The reason why is because when you're standing here, look at what you can see in your vision. You can see Iron Man and Thor, right? But if you played back here and came out like this, look at what you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see 4 characters that you can potentially heal. This is what we call tunnel visioning on your tank, right? You're looking too much at your tank and you can't see the field. But if you come out wider, a long, wide range view, like obviously you can't save her. I'll be real. It'd be real hard to save her. She's way too far behind you. But like here, you can see everybody. And you can play cover. You can poke back this way, poke back that way. But your positioning already is kind of awkward. Because look, if Luna got jumped on, you can't heal her. Look, you don't even know what's going on with Luna. This chick right here, this is your primary this is your primary responsibility as a healer. You need to be in position either, especially since you're Cloak and Dagger and you can self-heal anytime you want, it's better for you to be like behind her. So if a diver comes on you, then you can just throw down your bubble, use your cooldowns, and kind of survive, and she can keep doing her thing. But if she gets jumped by a diver and she's not like the god of aim, she's just dead. So it's usually better to have the baited support, the one who can handle dives and yada yada yada, a lot easier to be in the back. But anyway, all right, let's get it. Okay, so so look, because your positioning is so far forward, look at what you have to do when you hear Venom. You have to turn around, take your attention off the front now, look around, and look back in here. But if you were doing what I said over here, where you're like positioning like wider out, you see Venom, you can deal with Venom and still keep her eye on your front line and see what they need. Now you have to turn your attention, which means this guy up here can get bursted down really easily. That your Thor, your Iron Man can die, and if your Iron Man dies there, that is a primary example of why positioning matters on support. Because this little thing that you did when you came out with your tunnel vision and you kind of walked the wrong way, where you closed off your vision, immediately gets this guy killed. I bet he dies because your whole team is looking at Venom. But if you were right here where you were supposed to be, you would be able to see this. You could tell that, oh, Luna's fine. Heal Iron Man at the same time, throw Bubble over here, and you can basically split your cooldowns to keep both people alive. Instead, Iron Man dies. See? Now you have a better position where you can see people, probably inadvertently, because you probably don't know. But this is going to be a much more effective position for you. That's a bad ice. You don't need ice there. So this is so your positioning is a little off, and then also your skill usage. I don't need to go to the second round here. I can tell. I just need to give you some certain videos of homework, and you'll understand these concepts way better. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, that's decent. Okay, but see, okay, so like here, right? You can play here, but what you could do is you could play here and you could see more. But it's okay. Okay, you should be. Well, that's your teammate dead, so he's dead. You should maybe blind here, but it's still. That bubble's not gonna do anything. And also, bubble heals 60 when you first walk into it. Okay, your whole team is dying behind you because you're tunnel visioning on this right-hand side. Your positioning is what's problematic. You're gonna die here probably. Your positioning is okay. All right, you bubble and get back away. All right, let's try again. But again, I can already tell it's your positioning because where you're positioned allows you to have agency over the battlefield, and you don't have very strong agency because you should not be doing this. You should be doing this. This is where you get vision of your team. Where are you going? Why are we going this way? Your whole team is just coin flipping now. They don't have a healer for like 5 seconds. This is weird. Are you trying to flank? Oh, if you were gonna do this, you should at least swap to cloak and throw a blind out. But even then, you could do the same thing from looking at them in the front face. This is not good. You are just kind of wasting heals and wasting time. You don't do enough damage in dagger form for this. Okay. All right. I think the VOD review, I might go to the first checkpoint or the second because that was a coin flip that just worked out because this is just a nightmare lobby in terms of like players, so there's no consistency in what we're doing for them. So they're just it's just stuff. Do not throw your bubble down because this guy is literally not in danger of killing you. Okay, all right. Blind him because there's no reason to do random healing for him. Okay. You need to get down though. Right now, don't turn to ice when you drop. Okay. All right, don't ult this, whatever you do. You're already winning the fight. You're already pushing the cart. Your whole team is dead. All right. The cart's moving slightly. You're positioning. You're throwing bubble down when you're never taking the 60 damage. You're going to die there. Okay. All right. Let's try again. When do you see your first ult? Your first ult's going to tell me a lot. Okay, Lyn is dead. All right, so it's a 5v5, I believe, right now. So because it's a 5v5, anything you do is going to be in a weird position. Okay. All right, she's cooking. Heal her. Heal your DPS while she's ulted. Your DPS can't play up unless you heal her. You need to, when DPS are ulting, you need to pocket them. You should not be... Okay, hold on. Okay, so you're not in danger of dying here. If you got clipped once, you could just back off to the side and be chilling. You need to heal your DPS, though, for real. And this bubble is greedy as hell. Like, yes, it's going to heal you, but, like, nobody's focusing you. You could, and again, if you're worried about getting focused, you could just back up this way. You have a Luna here, too. But, whatever. Okay. Alright, we're walking up. Okay. Okay. That's decent. Do not ult this, whatever you do. You already won the fight. Okay. Do not ult this, whatever you do. Do not ult this. It's fine. It's a useless cloak ult. Now ult. Now ult or Luna ults. Good job. Except you ulted his dagger, so that's another issue. You can't ult like that. Okay. Second problem. If you're gonna ult, full send it. Boom. Well, there's nothing really to go to here. You could have full sent it and like tried to stop this person from walking through, but whatever. I understand you turned around. It's fine. You did cover a lot. Your Luna just trolled by doing that. Okay, so here's the issue. Okay. When you ult and you put a healing little thing on the ground that, you know, nobody can die because you're healing. Healing more is not going to do anything because nobody's dying. Help your team, swap to cloak, blind these guys, and do damage. Because you're not going to get... You can't get ult charge from healing. You can't get ult charge from damage, but nobody's dying on your team anyway. Do damage. You should not be healing at all. Everybody's full HP. You die here, by the way, if you don't phase this. Okay, well, you did that. That's fine. Okay. Perfect. She's dead. That's good. Now you need to play perfect. Perfect. You didn't need that bubble, actually. You're 190. You're 170. You're 244. You only bubble if you've lost 60. That bubble, yes, I mean, like, you lost 60 here, but you're so close to Luna that every tap you do on Luna, every dagger that hits her is going to explode and heal you for a lot. So you don't need that bubble here.
So much.
I would have let Magneto commit a little bit more, but whatever. It's okay. You should win this now. In theory, I probably would have turned ice there, but it's fine. Okay, you got it. And I'll show you what this looks like in a minute. I'll show you what turning to ice looks like. So, because I just had a game where I played Jubilee, and Jubilee is in my opinion, a terrible character. Like, actually just the worst. Like, she's just literally not worth playing. Oh, sorry, well, this is Jubilee, man. I mean, look, compared to just playing Cloak and doing the same job for Easy, she's... Okay, I completely got distracted. All right, so here's the deal. Here, you should be further up, bro. You are way too far back playing this. I mean, I get your AFK on cart, pushing this cart, but just walk up and help your team. You should be farther up with your team. Your team's going to get away with this, it looks like. You should not be turning to ice here. This is to survive dives. Everybody is fine, bro. If you did this so you could heal them, it's not worth it because you have a window that you can throw out right now that does a lot of healings. It's not worth it to do that. Now, if you get dove by the chick, now you die because you don't have your cooldown. If you don't play it correctly, which it doesn't look like you're going to. Yep, you're just gonna die. Okay. You have to space magic. It's really difficult. I need to check something when you do this though, real fast. I check your fade. Okay, good. Your fade's on the right. Your fade's on the right setup at least for Cloak. Okay, so you just die there, kind of basically. Definitely avoidable if you don't waste your cooldowns.
The light always comes back.
All right. So the thing about Cloak is, if you do it correctly, you become very hard to kill. Like you become really hard to kill if you do it correctly. So okay. Look at this for a second. Okay, Luna's dead, so it's a 5v5, 5v6. You cannot win this fight. Probably, unless somebody throws. Okay, he's full HP, right? He's full HP.
I think I'm afraid of being hurt.
You could do this for the Thor, but I would wait and see if this thing is going to take some damage first, because the Thor's not even in the bubble. So the Thor doesn't even touch the bubble, and you just kind of waste bubble. If you had waited, you could have gotten the bubble for this guy. Okay, it's an interesting ult. Let's see how I go. Oh, what are we doing? No. Okay. When we ult his Cloak, we full send it. Look, 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 look. 1, 2, this was good. 3, 4, full send it. Cloak is not a defense, she is, but you need to use her ult to get kills and picks. But it's okay. Again, I'm telling you, this is stuff that people don't know in Celestial with Cloak, okay? So, the fact that you're even open to learning it is good for you. Okay, we need to blind this here. This is a good blind moment. This is a blind. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. So this is what we call farming kills, or farming heals, and getting high heals and saying you healed a lot. Heals don't win games. Heals facilitate your teammates and enable them to do things and enable you to do things, but what gets things done is damage and killing things, and things not being there to stop you. So a good example of this moment would be, you have 2 blinds, or you have 2 windows, right? Full HP, full HP, full HP. There's nothing to heal, okay? What could you do? You could swap the Cloak, throw out a blind, hits her, hits him, and now you've got pressure on their team, right? And they have to either, and she could mess up and die. He can't see anything, and he can't see anything. And now you have 3 characters in their team that's taking 30% extra damage, and they're in a uh-oh format. Because if you look at them right now, look at their healer. Where's their healer? I see a Cyclops, right? I see a Venom. I see a Magic. I don't see a single healer on their side. So if we can recognize this opportunity where nobody's in danger of dying, right? This is a moment to do damage. And I'm gonna send you again. Anytime I do these VOD reviews, I always do. There's a couple of videos that I attach to it as homework. One of them is gonna explain when to do damage versus healing. This is important. You need to know this because this is a primary damage moment. Your whole team's full HP. They don't have any healers. Just go cloak and blind them. At least blind them. Instead, they're full HP. You don't throw out blind there for some reason. And then you throw out a healing window, but look at where your healing window's hitting. A full HP this guy, and damn near almost a full HP this guy. When Cloak and Daggers do this, right, this gives them some really crazy heals at the end of a game, but it doesn't let them carry the game. And it puts a lot of pressure on their other teammates to just do a bunch of damage. But if you had just blinded here, she could even stand still here and do Behold Darkchild, because she would have just gotten blown up instantly, because she'd be taking 30% more damage. This guy would have ran away, and this guy would have been completely useless, because he ran away in general. So, okay. And look, my favorite time, I bet there's a chance, I'm not looking at it, but you know what, actually, let's look for a second. Let's see if there's a world where he had my favorite time, aka Clobberin time, before when you could have blinded. And would that have probably just set up a play for him, because he's not that great of a player to know when. Let's see. Yeah, he has it right here. So, if you had done that earlier, when you got out of this, because their support is dead. Their support is legitimately dead. So if you had just immediately blinded this earlier, once you knew their supports were dead, because you saw him die next to you, he would have probably just straight up ulted this magic. And this turn of events of her ulting for free never would have happened. And she still dies, but look how quickly she dies afterwards, just because you land the blind and he did that. So the thing about higher elo games, when they're played correctly, is the games aren't that much different. It's just the speed at which things happen is much, much quicker. A better Cloak and Dagger player recognizes there's no threat. Nobody's in danger of dying. I'm blinding instantly and moving forward. All right, so let's see. Let's keep it going. Okay, we're just healing. Okay. And when you do things faster, you have more time on the clock, by the way. That's the other thing, too. She's dead. Okay. This is a prime moment where you should be throwing out blinds. Your lane is too small. It's okay. Listen, part of being able to get to the point of recognizing things in a faster level is becoming aware of them, and then your mind will pick up on patterns. That's all it is. It's just picking up on patterns. I will show you in a second what this looks like when you do it really fast. But I can tell you right now from this VOD review that the issue is positioning, skill usage, and knowing how and when to ult on Cloak. So like that guy, right. So see like that situation there, you could have thrown out a window and healed that guy. Instead you're just kind of throwing daggers out, which is cool. But it's just you're sitting on two windows that just don't do anything. Why not just use a cooldown if you're not threatened anyway and let the cooldown rip? Kind of threw a wide ball bubble. See, now you don't have bubble for this, and then you turn to ice for this, and your team is in a weird situation that they shouldn't have been in. Okay, so the grand finale, nobody can die, right? This is a perfect time where you go Cloak and you just start DPSing. Good job. Okay, but you're walking out of it a little bit, so care, you're walking out of it a little bit. Okay, you can't do anything about this? Walk out. Okay, you are sitting in the Cloak and Dagger ult and then bathing in it. You are probably going to die. This is probably your death. Yeah. Okay, so when Cloak ults, respect her ult, because you play... Well, the issue probably, again, is because when you ult on Cloak and Dagger, you don't really know you can full send it like this, but this is what their Cloak did, the right thing, where they full sent it, where they went like, all right, us against the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, pops out on their ult, kills him, and basically wins that fight for their team. Which is what you should do on Cloak. I'm not going to watch the second game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it looks like when you play Cloak. Really, really fast and really, really aggressively. You become something called... You become a character that can absorb a lot of pressure. And if you can absorb a lot of pressure and not die and still have high healing output... you get really, really, really scary as a character. Which is why I hate playing you-know-who, because she doesn't have that. This is bad. I wouldn't do that. Nope, you should be slowing down your bubble in general, but it's okay. You do kill that guy, but you spend a little too much time DPSing there. Okay, no. Okay. I wouldn't have done that. Because of that. That's why I wouldn't have done that. Also, Mad could have just ulted your face if he had ult, too. You might just die here. Yeah, you're just gonna die here. If that guy's good at the game. Is he not gonna kill you? Wow, that guy is interesting player. But anyway, the reason why you don't ult there is because your ult's not gonna get full value. Like, alright, so let's talk about this for a second. Because it's not necessarily that the ult itself was bad positioning, but it kind of was. But let's talk about why you don't ult there real fast. Because I think this is a good time to talk about it. Okay. So, hold on. This is a good ult, by the way. This is a good mechanical ult. Bad timing ult. Bad positioning ult. So look. What is the objective of this game? Moving this cart forward. Okay, before you ult, is the cart moving? Okay, why are we ulting then? The cart's moving. The cart's moving. The cart stops moving for a second because magic is on it, but you just kill magic and keep it pushing. Or at least if you're going to ult like this, wait for their team to group up. Because what a better team does is they just go, oh, Cloak is ulting from Narnia. Back up, 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 back up. All right, let her ult for free. All right, kill her after her ult ends, or Mantis ult at the end and laugh. Instead, they sat in it. Well, your Thor made use of it and punished them for sitting in it, but yeah. Okay, all right. So let's see. That happens. This happens, and we pushing up. Okay. You should heal your Thor. Okay, good. All right, now this is very important that you use your abilities correctly here. Blind, blind. It's the perfect time to blind. Blind. Oh, you did your blind way too delayed there. Okay, so this is a good example. All right, look. Magic has 2 dashes, 2 portals. Portal 1, she only got 1 portal left. Okay, you're looking at her. You can throw 1 blind out. If she portals it, she only has one port. She has 0 portals left, meaning what? You just kill her. Okay? Portal 2. Magic has no portals. She used all her cooldowns. The only thing she can do is do a dash. This means this is freebie. We blind. She literally cannot get on us unless she dashes on us. And if she dashes on us, we have our whole team here, and we have Iceform. She cannot kill us. At all. Blind. If you are ready to blind her the instant she came out of the second portal like a dummy, she gets blinded while trying to do this. She gets blown up instantly. She dies. Instead, you hesitate. Do it late. Long enough for her to transform, have a portal come back off cooldown, and then kill you and your whole team. You should be fishing for those blinds immediately when that chick decides to full send herself into your team like that. That is a primary example of the speed at which things happen change. Your team is still winning this somehow. What the fuck? Okay, blind. Full HP. Full HP. 1 person here. What is the objective? Moving this cart forward. How do we do that? Do we do that with our 15 HP daggers that explode and heal these guys who are already full HP, who can't die to magic anyway? Or do we swap to Cloak immediately, throw out a blind, and start killing her? Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. Thank you. Alright, no, unfortunately. Let's see if... Okay, he kills her, by the way. That's really bad that she did that. This is really easy to survive. Look, yeah, a lot of Cloaks don't know to blind, though. Don't feel bad. Alright, so check this out. This is what the Cloak should have done, right? She could have broke this guy's ankles really hard. Us against the world. 1, 2, maximum 3. You can take the portal while you're in Cloak ult and literally disappear. And then she'd be over there and he'd do pulse and miss. And then she just wins the game there. But she doesn't know it, so it's fine. Alright. So, instead of doing the second round, because we can already tell kind of what your dealio is, I'm gonna go to my replay from my last game and show you what it looks like when you do this really, really fast. Because I was trying to play Jubilee, and once again, I had to get off Jubilee because she is a die victim. So this is what she looks like when you play Jubilee. Oh no, wait, hold on, I think I picked the wrong game. Is the Krakoa game? That's fine, I picked the Krakoa game, it's cool. Alright, so this is what it looks like when you play Cloak properly. Let me see. So I think we did the first round. I was playing the game, whatever. It was annoying. Let me see. But again, I'm a dive victim. Spider-Man can just zip around me and do all game. Annoying. I don't think we win that. They win that first round. Cool. All right, we literally get to this round. Let's see. Where does the cloak stuff start? Okay. They're just killing us. I think halfway through this, I told my team, I was like, look, Jubilee is not the greatest character. I could swap the cloak, and this would be 10 million times easier because she's actually... If you can play Jubilee super well, like super well, if you can play Cloak super well, you get more value out of Cloak, and it's less situational. So I was like, after this, I was like, you know what? I was like, what's the point in playing Jubilee? This is such a waste of time. Like, I have a 5 and 4 Blade who just like needs all the miracle heals in the world. So I was like, all right, screw it. So, all right, this is what it looks like when you play Cloak. All right, so instantly, I'm just always prep firing. I bubble myself here. Constantly firing to heal any damage that comes up because there's no penalty, so what do I care anyway? So yeah, right now I'm playing cover. I'm kind of ducking underneath this as I slowly kind of make my way up closer and closer. Okay? Walking in. I'm listening. I'm trying to keep an eye out for Jeff because I know he's a victim to dive. Our teammate dies. Whatever. I try to heal that guy. I know my Jeff is a victim. Do a quick blind. Bubble to try to survive this. I'm probably going to blind this in a second. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I healed. Okay. I'll try to get a blind out probably here. Oh, get him. Jeff throws us out. Cool. I try to jump down. I know Cloak just used that. She has to use bubble here or she dies. Okay, as soon as this drops, I'm going to drop my ice so I can survive. Once she's committed, blind. Back away. Reposition. Go out heals. Constantly keep healing this guy. Try to heal this guy as well. As soon as this comes, bubble. I throw a bubble down once Cloak is baited in. Blind down, trying to hit the Cloak. And by the way, the blind hits the Cloak, which blinds her, which means that she gets followed up and killed by somebody else. The Thor is now on me, but as the Thor is on me, I'm still surviving. And look, even though Thor is committed to me up here with me, I am still healing my team. Easily. I get dove on again by this chick. Whatever. I ult now, because I have ult, and I know they don't have a counter for it. So I just ult, full send it, just so we can take the point. Blind Thor, finish him off, and we take point here. Which, I'll probably put this back on. So you can see we took this at 2%, okay? Now, I'm just firing for the fun of it, because I'm getting free damage. Why not?
Perfect.
She ult, so I immediately walk down. I try to clear that area, so it can be easier to poke at him. Mag does some weird shit, whatever. I blind up there. I hear Spider-Man. I know Spider-Man's main goal in this map is to long pull, grab me, and yank me off the map. So I need to be ready to avoid that. Okay, I back up here. I'm still hitting Spider-Man as much as possible, just doing damage to him to dissuade him from trying any of his nonsense. Luckily, this is one of the bad Spider-Mans who just think that they can just poke people and scare them and do absolutely nothing. So his team is going to be useless without... I mean, he's going to be useless, basically. I hear her. Strafe around her. You see how I'm constantly healing? Once I know she's basically alone, I go that, put her down. Put a bubble down on me so I can hit me and Blade, heal us both up. Just healing. That's it. But also looking for opportunities. If this Thor jumps down, I'm probably going to immediately blind him. But you see how my main priority is I'm keeping an eye on the field? So I'm backing out because Cloak is ulting. I fade out of the Cloak ult. Come here, turn to ice once Thor commits. Try to help my team. And look, they've committed to killing me, and they still don't kill me. This guy's trying to kill me. I'm going to throw a bubble in a second, and then I'm going to duel him to death, because I'm not, yeah. And he's going to have to run for his life. He runs for his life, gets away, and he's gone. And now we go back to doing this. And I'm just going to hit him, because if he's going to stand up there randomly, I'm going to hit him. Why not? And you see how my positioning is I can see the whole thing. Like, I can see every person on my team, basically. My back is turned to one angle, but I can easily reposition from that area to the other side if they commit to that area behind me. So I'm just basically doing this for free, basically. I'm just healing. I see that guy's committing. I'm thinking he might have Don't Mess with the Amazing Spider-Man. I'm going to blind him as soon as it ends. Hit him with the blind. I get hit with this. I try to fade. Oh, it doesn't matter. He just I turned to ice or whatever. I didn't fade it. It's fine. Same thing. Okay. I'm healing this guy because he's already wasted his Spider-Man. I don't care. And I'm dueling the Spider-Man while he's doing that. I'm not going to let him hit me for free. It's going to be a fight if he wants to do that. Blind. Kill him. Go back to healing my team. There we go. And that is literally just, again, I've just have high uptime. And we were at 2%. And I play. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I think Lily's about to start fighting Kane soon. Oh, boy. Coming in 10.
Get ready. There's a cold snap coming.
I'll do this Turnitin exam shit. All right, hold on. I want you to see what this looks like. Oh. Okay. This is a good example of how to deal with dive, by the way, on Cloak, because this is about to be a lot of dive. But it's going to be worthless to them. You're going to see what happens when you absorb a bunch of dive pressure. This is how you play Cloak the right way and how you carry on Cloak, because it's like in League of Legends where if you're playing AD carry and they send 3 ults at you and they can't kill you, okay, they sent 3 ults at you. They lost the fight from that alone. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so look at me. I'm healing. Heaven falls. We double ult on accident, by the way. It's really bad, but it's quick play, and neither one of us was talking. I was talking, but that guy wasn't, so whatever. I go fast send it. I try to get some damage in. I go for a blind, but they start healing. I fade out. I go behind cover. You see how I'm over here? Look, I throw bubble. And bam. She overcommits to me. I'm in my bubble. She dies. And now I just play Ring Around the Rosie with the Spider-Man. He overcommits. I think he doesn't kill. He does kill me there. Because I couldn't get one of my daggers off. That's on me. Alright, we come back out. I think that's like the only death I have on this round, though. We'll see.
Still here.
Come back out. I could have played that better, though. If I had landed 1 dagger, I'm immediately... I don't just give up and think Rogue is dead. I throw out my light window and give her a chance to live. This Rogue, because she overcommits, thinking my Rogue is dead, now puts herself in a bad position where she dies. And that's another reason why you don't always assume a teammate is dead until a teammate is dead. So, like, if somebody's low, you don't go, oh, okay, I'm not going to use my cooldown on them. You should use your cooldowns and give them a chance to live. Unless it's, like, bubble. Especially... So, okay, I hear perfect precision. I'm going to kite down here out of sight. But I'm still going to keep healing. Do what I can. Bubble there for my, whatchamacallit. Try to help him out. And I'm just playing the game. I'm going to try to blind the thing because he's a blind victim. Perfect. He's dead. Look at me. See how whenever he goes, don't mess with the Amazing Spider-Man, I kite away out of vision. Watch it from his perspective. This is a really good example of how to play cover when you play support. When you don't need an ult for everything. Look. He sees me. He thinks this is the freest ult in the world. Watch what I do. Look at this. I'm gone. I'm on a fucking wall. And his entire ult has now been fucking wasted. And he does not know what's going on. He is dizzy. I don't need an ult to survive that. Now he's overcommitting. I can bubble, get my ult built up. Ult, full send it, ult. Kill them all. I go on their cloak. She has to have her bubble to save herself, but Blade is going to finish her off. She's dead. Come back to the point. I'm a blind thing now. You see how I'm not healing... I'm not healing anybody at that point? Because there's no threat. I know my tanks and my DPS are going to be fine. So I'm just going to full send it and just do damage. Okay, so now I'm thinking, okay, they're going to have support ults. So that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about them having support ults and doing a play with it. But I'm constantly keeping my positioning where I can see around me and see my team. Also, if I see Spider-Man try to jump in, I'm gonna pepper him up a little bit. Do a little damage. Every bit matters. If you do 20 damage to somebody and your teammate can only do 180 and they have 200 HP, guess what? That's the difference between them living and dying. Okay? I didn't have time to react to that, but luckily my Jeff learned a really, really good ult. So because that happened, and I see we're good, I'm going to heal my mag. And then once I think my mag is good and we're repositioned, I'm going to go do damage, probably. I probably just kept doing that, whatever. It's okay. That's the one time I didn't swap the cloak. Probably because I was nervous. I thought we were going to lose that. We are back to playing the waiting game.
Team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Also, the cloak dies here because I'll tell you right now. Hold on, what happened? I heard the cloak fade over there, and I told my team she's on the right-hand side. You can kill her. Because if she fades like that, she's dead. Especially if the whole team's dead. She needed to go up top and take the portal and run away, but she took some weird angle on the side. Okay, so now I'm just doing extra damage, just peppering, just doing stuff in the back. Okay, their Jubilee ults. I'm gonna look to blind their Jubilee and get out. That's it. So I do a blind Jubilee, and now I go back to heals. Spider-Man's on me. He commits. I go Diamond for Ice for him. And look, I kite around the, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I throw Bubble out, trying to help him. Throw a blind out there. Spider-Man's trying to kill me. I fade into the health pack. And now he's wasted his effort again. He's committed onto me. I think I have Bubble in a second. Oh, he just dies trying that anyway. So then he dies. I'm probably going to blind this dude as soon as my blind comes up, if I have it. Okay, I do. Yeah, I fade again, back to the health pack. And that's why my positioning is where it is. I ult this just because I think the game's over now. I just full send it on their team. Turn around. Blind. It doesn't matter. Kill everybody. And then that guy dies. I think I die here, but I think the team just wins. And that's GG's. And that is like literally just doing everything really fast that I just talked about, where it's knowing when to ult, diving with ult, positioning, and using your cooldowns like when you're like people are like low, or like when people need them, or not even people need them, but that's when people need them. I will gladly give you some videos to kind of explain those concepts. I got like 3 or 4. They're pretty much just death and gaming videos, but they're really good to explain the main concepts that I was talking about. But again, this is why I say now openly. I mean, I love Jubilee, but she is she is really situational, and even when in situations where she's good, you could just pick Cloak and Dagger, Loki, Luna, anything, and just dumpster this character. This is a DPS character, and she has 16k. I only have 3k less, and I'm not even a DPS character. And then I'm not a dive victim like her, right? I do way more heals than her, right? It's like, why do I pick this character if this character does the same, even better, for like less effort? That character needs giga buffs, honestly. Jubilee needs giga buffs. But anyway, all right. I'm gonna end it here. I guess since you saw the replay live, you're good. And then I will send you some stuff on like concepts to learn. I'll post it in there later, but I gotta do some D&D shit, so I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna end the replay.